Hello, I'm Max.
And I'm Naomi, and we're on Kickstarter to launch our new compact Enlarger for 35mm and 120.
The Intrepid Enlarger is a complete rethink of the traditional bulky darkroom enlarger. You simply clip it onto a tripod or copy stand and it allows you to make beautiful prints from your colour or black and white negatives at home.
The Intrepid Enlarger can do everything a traditional enlarger can do, but it's a lot simpler to use. We've developed a new LED tech that will allow you to control colour balance, contrast and exposure, all without the need for filters. And it's so small you can pack it into a shoebox when you're not using it.
This enlarger is perfect for anyone who wants to get into darkroom printing for the first time, or anyone who doesn't have the space for a full setup at home. You can convert any small room, kitchen or bathroom into a darkroom, and then unlike a traditional setup, you can pack everything away when you're done.
One of the best parts of shooting film is having complete control over the whole photographic process. You don't have to spend time in front of a screen. It's a slow, considered process, and printing in the darkroom is the same. It's where your film was designed to be and the best way to turn your negatives into pictures.
If you are new to printing and have just been scanning your negatives up to this point, using an enlarger can seem a little intimidating. But with the Intrepid Enlarger, making your first prints is very simple and fun to do. The enlarger is easy to set up. You mount the light source on a tripod or copy stand, line up with the spirit levels, plug in the controller, and you're ready to load your film and get printing. Once you are set up, it is easy to get your negative into focus. The mechanism uses high quality linear bearings and automatically locks in position so you can quickly get tack sharp prints. The controller has 3 modes. Black and white for making black and white prints. You can do this from black and white or colour negatives. In this mode, you can adjust the contrast of your print with the contrast control dial. It has the full range of multi-grade filters built in, from 00 up to 5. The controller even has a built-in red safe light.
In colour printing mode, you can use the cyan, magenta and yellow controls to change the colour balance of your print. The light source has been carefully calibrated to make colour printing super simple. Making prints in the darkroom is such a satisfying process. You can control every aspect of the print you are making, and you are creating a one-off tangible object that has a depth and quality to it that just can't be matched by digital.
Personally, it was only when I started making prints from my negatives that the whole analogue photography workflow really started to click. Getting your negatives developed is only half of the process. I've been missing out on this incredibly rewarding and fun side of photography, darkroom printing. It completely changed the way I approach photography. Being able to consider how the image would print makes the whole process come together, and at the end of it, you get this beautiful one-off print. That being said, it is 2021, and people want to be able to share their images online too. And that's why the third way to use the enlarger is as a scanner.
The light source simply pops off the back of the focusing mechanism, and you can use it as a backlight for your negatives. By pointing your digital camera down and getting a shot of your negative, you can then invert it in a photo editor like Lightroom. To make life easier, the light source has been calibrated, so you won't have to spend as much time getting the correct colour balance in your photo editor.
This isn't our first enlarger, but it is the first time we have produced a product for 35mm and medium format photographers. We've been working on it since last March, and going through the various stages of prototyping and testing has been a lot of fun. Throughout the design process, we have been thinking about you, the end user, and how we can make the product as simple to use and as compact as possible. Something that will allow anyone, no matter what their level of experience or how much space they have, to start making prints at home. Everything in the product, from the focusing mechanism to the code that controls the LEDs, has been designed and made by our team in Brighton. We have had complete control over the design process and are really proud of what we have come up with.
We're on Kickstarter so we can bring this product to you and let everyone experience the fun of darkroom printing at home. If you want to know more about how the enlarger works, then check out our guide videos on the Kickstarter campaign page.
If the Kickstarter campaign is successful, we will also be producing a series of instructional videos to help you go from a darkroom novice to a printing expert. Thanks for watching.